it at this beautiful 9 in the morning vlog. Yes, 9 in the morning. It's 9 in the morning.
Can you tell Janice is not a morning person?
And we're already in the car. Yeah, we actually woke up a lot earlier, like at 7 in the morning, because we had an errand to run before the nanny got to our house at 9 in the morning. So, whew. So it's official. Me and Paul have a nanny, yes, to help us with these next few months, because guys, we're gonna be hit hard. So imagine my surgery is coming up, and then literally the next month, Paul's surgery is coming up. So literally I have about a month to recover until I have to be ready 100% to then take care of Paul, because his recovery is definitely much more intense. So it is a little intimidating, but we're getting things done. For today's vlog, we are on our way to the hospital. I have an appointment for pre-admissions, correct, Paul?
Yep. We're doing pre-admission testing.
Yes.
What pre-admission testing is before Janice's surgery. They're gonna go run through everything that's gonna happen, recovery, so on and so forth, give her instructions of 2 days before, the night before, give her like a special soap to clean your body, everything.
Well, we're stocked up on it, but we'll take more.
Exactly, and it's just to have the best possible outcome. Obviously, if you have like emergency surgery, they don't do any of that stuff. But if you're doing a planned surgery, they give it to you because it just limits or lowers the risk of infection, so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to do. They're going to draw some blood out just to do some last minute testing right before the surgery. They already know her blood type to make sure they have plenty on hand just in case. They try to plan for the worst case scenario. And that's what we're going to go do today. And then this is also like your like registering and everything like that. So the day of the surgery, we just go straight into the waiting area and they call you.
How intimidating. But we are gonna go and do this, guys. We're gonna take you on this journey with me. I am really nervous for this surgery, and let's see how all this goes. Because as you guys saw from our last vlog, we did go back to my gynecologist. We went over the results of my ultrasound. Yeah, so on the latest ultrasound, it showed that I had no complex cysts. Everything looks a-okay, and it makes no sense because the previous ultrasounds, the previous 2 ultrasounds, the one I did in January and the one that I did in last month, yeah, showed that I had a complex cyst.
It was not going away, it hasn't changed in size, and it was thick-walled. So remember, that means it's probably like a pocket of endometriosis, and that's not going to go away on its own.
Yes. So my doctor is very confused. He's just like, the last ultrasound you did versus the newest one is only like a few weeks apart.
He's like, it makes no sense.
When it comes down to me, nothing ever makes sense.
He did say that the image on the ultrasound was not the clearest.
Yeah.
So Janice and I both suspect is the tech that did the actual ultrasound. Janice said that she was like rushing, she didn't do the best job, so
she was about to, and she was very, I think she was very new, because she was about to stick the wand up the wrong hole. You guys know what I mean? Like, I had to adjust as quick as possible, or else she would have shoved it up my booty hole. Yeah, sorry, TMI. And she just she just seemed very rushed. Like, she just wanted to go hang out with friends. She was very young, so who knows? But
you'll see the new Barbie movie.
What the doctor has left off is, let's still go in, check you out, see if there's a cyst. If there is, I'm gonna take it out, and then clean you up if there's any endometriosis. Take all that out, suck it or burn it off. What did he say? Suck it out or burn it off? I think burn it off.
They're like little dots, so they just burn them off. And then if there's any adhesion, so with C-sections, the scar tissues can create what's called adhesion. So the uterus is like stuck to something when it should be able to move freely. So when it's stuck to something, when you're not on your period or through your cycle, it's perfectly fine. But when you go through your period, everything starts getting big and moves.
Bloated, painful.
That's the pain that Janice could be feeling. So he's like, it could be a combination of both, and it's just getting worse and worse as time's going on. So he's like, definitely, if that's the case, I will go in, free up anything that needs to be freed up, and go from there.
So guys, let us go we just got done checking out and we're here in the waiting room. Let's do this. Alrighty, so we're done. Like, a lot happened between then and there. You guys know I usually try to record in between. Yeah, I couldn't. So much was going on. So I got everything I needed, exactly where to go for my surgery here. And then they gave me some shampoo to use.
Not shampoo, body wash.
What? Oh, body wash. Yeah, body wash. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, body wash before the surgery. So I gotta do that. And that was about it. Thankfully, I didn't have to do blood work. Sometimes you do have to do blood work with these things. I did not have to. I was so happy because, guys, I did blood work like you guys saw in the previous vlogs for 3 doctors, and I had to take out like 25 tubes. I was like, I can't. Like, my arms are beat up, hence why I'm wearing a long sleeve. In Florida, yeah, my arms are beat up, so I was like, I don't want to do this. If I have to, sure, let's do it. But requirements before surgery, what to do and whatnot. And guys, I am not the most absorbent person when it comes down to information like that. You gotta repeat it to me at least like 3 times. I don't know why. It's just I struggle sometimes processing information. So she explained to me where to go. Like, she showed me a map. You go here, like all these twists and turns. And I was like, can we get my husband in here? Because at first Paul wasn't allowed in the back because they said there's not enough room.
There really isn't.
Yeah, there isn't. And which was fine, you know, it was quick, simple. But then once she started getting into the information, how to prep and all that, I was like, I need my husband here. Like, he absorbs it the first time. After her realizing she had to repeat herself a few times, I was like, if you want this to go faster, get this kid right here. So, like, you gotta know your strengths and weaknesses. And sadly, that's one of Paul's strengths and one of my weaknesses.
Maps are not Janice's strength.
No. And thank goodness we have Google Maps now on our phones and whatnot. But if I had to do it like the good old days, open up a map and look around, no, I would be so lost, right, Paul? No. Guys, this is where we're gonna end it. Stay tuned because my surgery is coming up. And we are preparing each and every day. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly means the world to us, and it helps us educate others and also support other women during this time. Because on me, it hasn't been easy emotionally. You know, I am intimidated by the surgery. I am going in blind, so it's not easy to deal with. And sometimes I feel like if I do come out of the surgery and they're like, you're all perfectly fine, I'm going to be like, oh, why did I put myself through this pain? But it's better to check. You know, better safe than sorry. Am I right, Paul?
Absolutely.
So do not forget, guys, we do post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so stay tuned for those vlogs. I'm not feeling good. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit queasy, so I am going to take it easy. So, guys, for now, adieu and goodbye.